have to force yourself to go to the gym. You're doing something completely wrong, because the gym should feel like you're getting invited to go to a party and you're missing out on the party. Like, the gym should be so fun, like, you feel sad when you don't go to the gym. So if you're forcing yourself to do some workouts, you're doing something completely wrong. But in today's video, I'm going to tell you and teach you how to make the gym so fun it's hard to skip workouts. So, without wasting your time, without wasting anyone's time, let me get into like the 5 practical steps to make the gym so fun it's hard to skip workouts. Let's start off with this one. So, when you wake up, not as soon as you wake up, because I know it's hard to get out of bed, especially when you have a phone next to you, right? And you're just so keen to go into the phone and scroll on like Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat or message your hoes if you have any. But you're gonna want to have to take a cold shower, because cold shower gives you so much dopamine, like it spikes your body with good dopamine, that it has the same effect as snorting a line of cocaine. Yeah, it's the same like dopamine response if you hop in a cold shower to as if you were snort a line of cocaine. And snorting a line of cocaine is bad dopamine, but cold showers are good dopamine, right? And also, when we take a cold shower, like, our dopamine system has a good spike of dopamine, right? And it don't just and it goes below baseline, it just keeps going up, right? So pretty much when we take a cold shower, we're more keen to do the hard stuff because our dopamine spiked with good dopamine. So like, we're more excited to do like our whole day and plan it out, if that makes sense. So pretty much cold showers are like the secret to becoming successful, not just in the gym or being jacked or anything, but just to do the, like, even studying. Like, if you take a cold shower, boom, you're spiked with dopamine, and suddenly you're more excited to like study than scrolling on TikTok. Even though scrolling on TikTok gives you dopamine, but the cold shower counteracts, because the cold shower gives you more dopamine than scrolling on TikTok. So therefore, your like baseline dopamine is higher, so you can fucking work out and like not skip gym and do the hard stuff that you want to do, like study. I don't know, because I need to study for Spanish, but I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I need to fucking study for Spanish, which is pretty hard. I don't know anything in Spanish, I only know like, hola, me llamo Bartek. Yeah. If you're fucking Spanish, send me a DM on IG. I'm joking, I don't want it. But, yeah, it's the same as cocaine, like dopamine. Fuck, you're more excited to do the hard stuff. You're more like keen to do the workouts. Like, cold showers are just fucking pretty much the whole secret to the whole thing. Like, as soon as you take a cold shower, you're gonna feel more motivated to do whatever the fuck task you want to do. Like, instead of going into the shower and taking a hot shower, you're not really getting that much of a dopamine spike. But if you take a cold shower, you're gonna get so much more of a dopamine spike, because when you come out of the shower, you're like, you want to move, you want to get your body heated up. And the perfect like way to boost testosterone after you like before your workout is take a cold shower. Once you're like freezing, you work out. I don't know what scientific study this has, but some guy literally has like 4,000 nanograms of testosterone. 4,000! Like, the average testosterone is like 400 nanograms per deciliter, right? And this guy's 4,000 nanograms per deciliter. And the secret was, he would take a cold plunge every day before his workout. And I don't know how, but it's skyrocketed. His testosterone just skyrocketed. So, moral of the story is, you have to take a fucking cold shower before you work out. Like, please, just take a cold shower. But, well, like, alright, finished talking about the cold shower part. Now, we're going to talk about something a little bit less practical, but still fucking amazing. So, pretty much, when we go to the gym, we're normally lonely. We have headphones and we don't speak to anyone, right? But humans are fucking human beings are social creatures. So, I don't know what other creatures are social, but pretty much this means we have to have human connection with people, right? And the way that we can make the gym very, very, very fun is by having human connections in the gym. So, pretty much, we want to get gym friends, right? And it's very simple to get gym friends. You literally just go to the gym and you just high five random people like, yo, what's good, what's good? And you talk to them. How much sets do you have left? What are you training today? Just like basic shit about the gym that everyone talks about in the gym. Like, human beings are meant to communicate with other human beings. So therefore, like, not only in the gym, but like in real life, we're supposed to have human connection in real life. So, like, just get a gym friend, right? And the way that, no, not the way that you get gym friends, I'm not going to talk about that, but when you have gym friends, right, the progress that you make in the gym is so much more higher than, like, let's say this is normal progress you, fuck, let me draw on a piece of paper. So imagine, I don't really want to use this. Alright, yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to draw on a piece of paper, but imagine the gym progress that you'll make normally is like, boom. No, it's like this, right? And with the gym, bro, you'll make it like this. I don't know why, but this is what happens to me and to other people as well. Like, working out by yourself, sure, it's fun, but it's probably to do with the fact that when you have a gym, bro, right, he's just looking at you and it's like, push, 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 1 more rep, 2 more reps. It's just, you get me? And then when you can't do any reps, he like forces you to do, like, help you with the reps, like, and you just have like, I don't know, it's just very, very, very fucking positive to have a fucking gym friend. So you need to take a cold shower and you need to find a gym friend. And the way that you can make the most progress, right? I've realised this because I've had 4 gym bros, right, that I went to the gym with consistently. 2 of them were good, 2 of them were bad. The 2 good ones had massive arms. So pretty much, if your gym bro has big arms, then he's qualified to be a gym bro. But if he's got small arms, then he's not. That's pretty much the basics. How do you look at someone and see if he's qualified to be a gym bro? If he has big arms, then he is. But if he doesn't, then he's not. Right? So, yeah, that's enough talking. We understand the concept, right? Human beings are social creatures, so therefore you see social interactions, so therefore you should get social interactions in the gym and get a gym friend. Yeah, that's simple. And a dopamine spike from the cold shower. Right. Now we're going to go into something a little bit more controversial that some people might not agree with, but I 100% agree with this because I do this, like, I spam the fuck out of this technique. So pretty much, you need to spam the fuck out of caffeine, but not just coffees, right? Because right now, I've drank like 4 coffees and I'm very, very, very fucking, as you can tell, like, good energy, right? So, in order for us to copy this concept, and so we have very, very high energy in the gym, right? Is you buy pre-workout. Not any pre-workout, not pump pre-workout, not stim-free pre-workout, but pre-workout with a shit ton of caffeine. Like, when I used to have pre-workout, right, and I would double scoop that bitch, sometimes, I'd double scoop that bitch, right, and then, like, you just have so much energy in the gym, like, you're just more motivated to get a pump, to get workouts in, like, it's just so, like, beneficial to be high on caffeine when you're working out than being sober without caffeine, if that makes sense. That makes sense, 100%. So, pretty much, just buy buy pre-workout, you don't have to, but buy pre-workout, it's gonna give you more energy, more like, I don't know, and there's also this ingredient in most pre-workouts called beta-alanine, I think that's what it's called, and I think that's what it does. So pretty much you have spots, like, if you've ever experienced this, you have spots on your face, and like, you feel like you have ants everywhere on your body, and the only way to get rid of this feeling is by getting a pump, like getting a chest pump, or a bicep pump, or a shoulder pump, or a back pump, or just a traps pump, or a neck pump, just any pump, right? That's the only way you're going to get rid of these feelings. So therefore, you're more in tuned. Yeah, so therefore you're more in tuned to get a fucking pump. So, just pre-workout is fucking amazing. Take a shit ton of pre-workout before your workout. I'm not talking about like 4 scoops, 5 scoops, because you will fucking die. You will die. Don't take 5 scoops of pre-workout. You can take 3 scoops max. And make sure you take this at like 15. You want to be going to sleep at like 3 p.m, right? That's the latest you can consume caffeine. Because you don't want to fuck up your sleep pattern and like go to sleep at like fucking 3 a.m. because some small YouTuber told you to fucking take a shit ton of pre-workout. But pretty much, yeah. And when you have a shit ton of caffeine in your system, you find it hard to sit still, right? And the only way we're going to go to the gym is if we don't want to sit on our fucking, or lay in bed, or just sit on our chair. Like, it's pretty simple, right? I've also realised that creating a very, very, like, hype playlist is easier for it to work out. So imagine this scenario, right? You have a white Monster Energy because they're the best energy drinks because they have no sugar and no calories. Well, technically no sugar. We all know that's cap. Actually, nah. To be honest, you can take any Monster or even like Red Bulls or anything. But pretty much, imagine this scenario: you've got an energy drink and you double scoop your pre-workout and you drink it with like an energy drink, right? And then where are my headphones? I don't even know. But then you put in a pair of headphones, right? Put it very loud, so right? And then you have a hype playlist. So like you have like, I don't know what type of music you want to listen to. Maybe you could listen to like XXXTentacion, like Look At Me, or like some hardstyle. I don't know, like, or maybe even some white girl music. But pretty much, just imagine having this thing in, or maybe some like Lil Tecco, like I don't know, Tay-K, anything. Just put your music in, right? And you just want to, whilst working out. Yeah, this is like creating a hype playlist to be working out and to be like fucking excited to work out is so good because you're just motivated to work out when you have music in your ears. When you have like loud music in your ears, you just wanna, you know what I'm saying, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I don't even need to explain this anymore. But pretty much, the last step that we're going to talk about, how to make the gym so fun is how to skip workouts. This is probably like one of the most important steps. I'm not even trolling. Oh yeah, by the way, if you made it this far into the video, it's like 12 minutes long. But if you made it this far, I've got this fucking program that you can buy. You don't have to, but pretty much I will just teach you exactly what I know to get jacked, like in a lot more detail than this. But it's a pre-sale, and like I'm just, if I get any sales, then yeah. If you're like, what are you going to spend your money on? I'm going to spend your money on steak and eggs. And I need to get a new watch because I bought this watch, right? It's only like $20, but I bought this watch and it's fucking broken already. It's because there was like this thing on there, it was like a phone case, right? And then it says that it's water resistant, but without, look, there's still water coming out of it. Don't know if you can see. Maybe it'll turn on now. No, it don't. Pretty much stopped working. Stupid ass watch. Had it for one day and it's already broken. Not fun. But pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna spend your money on steak, eggs, and a watch, and probably some like gym drip. But yeah, you want to take pump photos every single day. You don't want to look at the long run. Like you're gonna be fucking jacked in 2 years, but you want to take pump pics like every single time after your workout and post it on your IG story. You're going to get a positive feedback loop because therefore you did the hard work, you took a photo, you're pumped up, and you're getting hearts in your story. Not only by boys but by girls. So pretty much, this is one of the most positive feedback loops that you can have. Is pretty much, you go to the gym, you get a fucking bicep pump, right? Or like an ab pump. You take a fucking good mirror photo and you post it on your story. And then, like, it's a first strap for people that don't go to the gym. But if you attract gym goers onto your story, you're gonna get likes and people pop up to your story and be like, oh my god, you look crazy. Or like, oh my god, you're so jacked or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just post pump pics on your story and take photos every single day of your like progress, because after like a year, you're gonna thank me in the long run, because you're gonna actually realize how much progress you made from 1 year, 2 months, or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So take progress pictures. That's enough for today's video. Yeah, if you want to join my program, just link description. And this is the best perfume you can buy, Man's Hair Red Tobacco.